Welcome back to episode 3 of Noob Geoguessr plays. What? No, that's not what it was. Anyway, if I upload these, which I'm thinking I might, I just put on a schedule so I upload like 3 in a row or something. Yeah, I'm basically brand new to Geoguessr after falling down the Geoguessr tournament rabbit hole. Noticed a lot of people struggle with the U.S. And so far, outside of Florida versus California, I've been doing okay. On the U.S. here because I live in the U.S. and have traveled around the U.S. quite a bit. So we'll see what I could do. Gonna try to do 2 relatively quick rounds here. Still haven't beat my high score, which I set like first time I ever played it because I got kind of lucky with a couple of very local to me guesses. But yeah, we'll go. And it's no move, but pan zoom. So all right, crappy roads. Could be anywhere. These trees, these very tall, very narrow trees. You got an antenna up here. You don't see that a lot. Old farm equipment isn't really going to tell you anything. I want to say this tree here, you see a lot of green. This shorter bush over here, I'm going to say we're probably in, and this reddish soil. The reddish soil is more of a giveaway than anything else. I'm going to say we're very likely to be in rural North Carolina, Tennessee, somewhere in Appalachia. Watch me be completely wrong. And it was south of Indianapolis, but 300 miles in the U.S. is, yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not great. Posted, keep out. I have not seen too many posted signs like this, so that makes me think it's not the Northeast. That's really all I've got to go on here. Red roof, stucco. The private property, that could be anywhere. The roads aren't that much of a tell, but I'm gonna say this is probably somewhere in the south. Not like super far south, but I'm gonna say I think these trees especially, these old southern oaks. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna say this one to me. This wants to be like middle of Mississippi, Alabama, and it is outside of Lafayette, Louisiana. So had the general area right. Got fairly new houses. Little McMansion here. Coldwell Banker 813. So air rescue. Okay, so an 813 area code, especially on a realtor's sign, is going to be a dead tell for somebody, not me. Let's have 304. So 5-digit streets are not super common. Here we have a palm tree. Some more palms. I looked at those, but I didn't. Here's a tell. This Spanish moss, I think this is called. The moss that hangs off of these trees. These flowers here. This is, I'm going to say this is probably Central Florida. Watch it be California because I'm terrible like that. And it's not. It is actually pretty close to Florida. This is the Grand Canyon. I mean, that's just a gimme. Like, the question is where, though, because we are on the south edge of it. This should be 5Kable for anybody who's been there. But yeah, this should be 5Kable for anybody who's been there. This is so south edge of the Grand Canyon. If I knew where that was off the top of my head. I'm going to say probably here would be my guess. and I basically 5K'd it. Never been to the Grand Canyon, but just seeing that it was north, seeing that it was fairly short looking, yeah, that was kind of a gimme round. Really old truck there. Kind of a little bit hilly, flat, all these developments. This actually, to me, looking around for vegetation, any sort of signs, this picket fence here, these very tall trees. Got these, this is a propane like fireplace. Let's see. Henderson Road. I mean, there's a Henderson, Nevada, but what's this? Is there a town name there? It's a seal. I'm not going to recognize that. Not going to see that. Henderson's not that much of a giveaway. 2019. I want this to be southeast. I think it's maybe this fence in particular makes me think that we're probably in kind of this area near Kentucky. And it was actually Maryland. That was a little off, but yeah, that's 15,000 points is pretty good. Gonna do another quick round here. Okay, so off the bat, dealership. There's Domino's here. Commercial loading zone entrance. I think this is going to be city of Des Moines, Iowa. I think that's what that says over there. So hopefully just somewhere downtown Des Moines. And almost a 5K. Again, that was a bit of a gimme just because of the sign on the parking garage. What plates do we have here? The yellow sticker, blue writing at the top, red at the upper right. I don't know what that is. We do have color on the trees, which leads me to believe more north. Split levels. I think this is Virginia, actually. I think that plate says Virginia. So let's go in Virginia. And it was Virginia. Caught that plate. Another check of the plates. That's too blurred out. I can't make it out. Some people might. Township of Raick, R-A-I-C-K. This is going to be a New Jersey plate. So I know townships tend to be New Jersey or Pennsylvania anyway, but we are in New Jersey. See if I can do a quick township search for Raick. I don't see anything that's going to give away. It's a 732 area code. Herbertsville. So, yeah, I guess you just kind of, I'm going to say this might be further south somewhere out in that area. And it's over by the Jersey Shore. Again, that was also kind of a gimme around. There's McDonald's. This roof is telling me Florida or California, which famously, well, not famously, because probably nobody's watched that video by now. Nobody has, I get them mixed up all the time. The blue crosswalks, I feel like I've seen those somewhere. A lot of curbing, landscape care over there is not going to do. These streetlights are very kind of kitschy. It's a blurred out plate. More blurred out plates. That one's not, wait. Village La Paz. So is that New Mexico? La Paz seems like New Mexico. Maybe somewhere outside of Albuquerque. Nope. California. Once again. Last round, Locust Road, Bethany Park Drive. Not a tell right off the bat for me. Seeing a little bit of a garden here. That doesn't really tell me anything. These trees look northeast. It looks like we may have a little bit of color on the trees. I actually don't think this is northeast. This, so 2014. Boy, this is a tough one. These fire hydrants, I almost, might be because I've been there, but I almost want to say this is like North Dakota, like Fargo. Something that just feels like North Dakota for me on that one. So I'm going to go outside of Fargo. And it was completely wrong. It was in Illinois. So other than that one, well, there's two guesses. It was not a bad round. So, again, don't know if I'll upload this. I probably will. Nobody will watch it, but if you do, see you in the next video.